All right, Athiya. We also have with us LN Rao joining us on the telecast. He's a former DCP, Delhi Police. LN Rao, thank you so much for joining us on the telecast. Now we have seen that Sonam Raghuvanshi has finally confessed to the murder of her husband, Raja Raghuvanshi. So when we're talking about a case like this, in your experience, what do you think are the probable reasons and the motive behind her action and the fact that she decided to murder her husband?
Good evening, ma'am, and to all your viewers. It's a really very shocking incident of murder within 15 days or within few days after the marriage, by allegedly by the wife of one newly wedded couple. So now the motive with this respect will be definitely revealed after arrest of this Sonam, and then she will be thoroughly interrogated, and she will also be interrogated about the connections of the three persons who were coming from MP. What may be what was their connection with her, and was there any enmity with Raja Raghuvanshi with those persons, or maybe some conspiracy. It is a case of conspiracy by Sonam Raghuvanshi and with the assailants who might have murdered Raja Raghuvanshi. But the thorough interrogation and the confession of all these accused persons definitely will lead to the real motive of this case, and the motive is definitely a very important aspect in such type of cases. In a murder case, and without motive, that there is no establishment of any culpability of the accused in such type of cases. So now its question arises that what may be the reason. Most likely that within because the marriage was success, both say that they were happily married. But after that marriage, what transpired, what happened between them, or maybe some earlier enmity of some other person, that is to be seen through the thorough interrogation and the investigation of this case. I think that absconding of about 17 days of Sonam, that is also raises so many questions: why she was absconding, where she was, and in what with what people she was living during this period. That is also to be known by the investigating authority. So this is a very early stage to say that what is exactly motive, unless she tells us the motive, and then that motive is to be verified by the investigating team, because she may be giving some false motive also. But that after verification, when this is found false, then she will be again interrogated, and real cause of motive, definitely real motive will be known, and then after that, that case will be investigated as per law of this land. And regarding evidences, I think that the three persons who might have been arrested earlier or may be arrested now, they will also reveal the manner in which they have murdered Raja Raghuvanshi, and what were the weapon offenses. All these things are very important aspect of the investigation of this case. And I think the Meghalaya police, which they are investigating this case, they will definitely reveal all these secrets, and all the answers of all these very important questions, they will be revealed during the investigation of this case.
LN Rao, this case has a lot of unanswered questions as well, even when she has finally confessed. But there are a lot of murkier details when we're talking about this. The fact that it's just been 15 days to her marriage, and she plotted something where she initially they were set to go to Assam, but they changed where the place of the murder would take place to she went to instead of going to Assam, she went to Shillong. So why do you think in 15 days time, now we have seen that both the families are denying this, in a situation like this, how do you decide that who are the suspects in all of these cases? Do you think that the family is aware? Do they suspect these and they are denying it right now, but they are involved in as well?
Definitely, there are so many unanswered questions right now, and this very initial stage to answer all these questions. But we can imagine, we can suspect that what could have been conspired between the between the assailants or the culprits and between the deceased. So now only the interrogation of the accused, and I must tell you about it, that only confession will not prove her guilt unless that confession is supported with the other evidences, other locations, CDR locations, communications with the call detail records, that who called him, who called, what were the calling pattern of the three suspected hired killers or Sonam. All these investigations are to be conducted very sincerely and thoroughly, and after conducting all these investigations, these evidences are to be collected to corroborate the evidence, corroborate the confession of Sonam as well as other accused persons. So the corroboration with the evidence along with the confession, that will make a case very strong, and if evidences are very strong, then they definitely that case will be very tight for the after the investigation, and the charge sheet will be filed. But this at this stage, that's a very crucial stage of investigation, that to answer all these unanswered questions. Very important, because as I already told you, that motive and the intention, that is definitely motive and intention, both these things are very important aspect of this murder when investigation of such type of cases is concerned. So I think Meghalaya police definitely is doing, and that in the circumstances under which Sonam was found in Gazipur, Uttar Pradesh, that is also very important. Then was there any connection herein, or was the connection with her Madhya Pradesh? That is, all these things are to be corroborated during the investigation, and thorough interrogation of all these persons is definitely is going on.
All right, LN Rao. We also have with us Vinay Tiwari joining from Gazipur, Uttar Pradesh. Vinay, when we were talking about her arrest,